Alright everybody, welcome back to another game of Intermediate Chess, where I talk through, I play some games of rapid chess, talk through my thought process in the opening, middle game, and potentially the end game. Thank you to everybody who has been watching these videos so far. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you find it at all valuable or interesting or amusing. We'll go ahead and just start a game while I ramble a little bit. But yeah, I just want to express some gratitude. Been getting some views, so I really appreciate it. So we're gonna get a game here going. We've been on a pretty hot winning streak, I think. I'm nervous about how much longer we can keep up that momentum. Ooh, I liked our opponent's layout. I like how it shows you that. And we're playing as white. We're going to go ahead and play e4, and we got e5. Our move order is knight f3 and d4. This is the Scotch game, if we get, but we don't. We get kind of a Philidor. I always kind of don't, I always kind of hate the Philidor. It causes more problems than I am comfortable dealing with. I know that the computer says to go d4 now, but I like to get my bishop out. I always imagine like there's the legal checkmate or something, legal, whatever it's called, but I've never been able to get it. I think it would require what does it require? And that's not it. That's not how it goes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for just the normal Philidor type setup. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be developing. It's all good. Everything's fine. We're gonna castle 2. We're gonna castle 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead and castle. One of the things that you see a lot in the Philidor is this, yep, c4 push. It's, I believe it's fine because eventually I'm going to put my knight here, and this is a pretty decent outpost, and it's like an immediate outpost because they already don't have any pawns. But my question is, what do I do with this? What do I do with this knight? Here? No, that doesn't make sense. Should I just go back? That's always like a tough thing to do, is just to go back, but I feel like that's really the best thing for us to do. In this position, I'm gonna develop my bishop here eventually. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do it now, and I'll trade off here. Why not? Or let's take a gander. So they're gonna go here for sure. And so what are we gonna do about that? What are we gonna do about that? Are we gonna do anything about it? Part of me is like, should I just go ahead and take now? Then they'll take, and then what? Part of me wants to see here first, just to see what our opponent is going to do on that side of things. But what should I do first? Yeah, I actually don't like this because if I plop here, then they'll take, but then bit of a poison pawn. We can get our rook onto the 7th rank there. So yeah, I'm like, but then if they just move back, should I go all the way for it? Yeah, part of me doesn't think that works. But I feel like I feel like I'm overthinking this too a little bit. Part of me wishes that I just developed here instead of wanting to trade this off. But yeah, let's think. What should we do? I feel like yeah, this is a little bit of a mistake on my part. I probably shouldn't have developed here. Probably should have developed here just to prevent this annoying move. Let's just see what our opponent is gonna do in terms of this bishop. And they take, so they'll probably plop here, in which case we'll come here. We'll just come back, and it's all fine and dandy. it just is what it is. I might even come here instead. Just add another defender here. I don't see them being able to do anything super crazy to me in that scenario. Yeah, I could see them playing maybe something like this. Oh, yeah, that's something, that's something. So now I'm thinking of going here, just so I can defend there as well. I could maybe even go here instead, you know? And then trade off, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Is this okay? But yeah, I'll probably have to trade this off. So that won't exist anymore. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what is better? A knight here or bishop? That's a tricky situation. Tricky. Hmm. Okay, so if I were to come here and they were to take, I would take here, they go here. And so I would get in with a little tempo. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. So if they were to take, we'll take here with tempo on some hard pieces. Even if they could take here, we would take. Actually, maybe that doesn't work. Maybe that doesn't work. Ah, no, it didn't work. Dang it. Oh man, that's super annoying. I screwed this up. Man, it's so dang disappointing when you screw things up. Yeah, oh, just, making dumb moves. Man, screwed that up. Screwed that move order up so bad. Um, is there anything that we can do? If I were to go here, they're gonna take here. So at least I'll have my outpost. Oh, maybe there's a fork here. Actually, maybe I can salvage this. Yeah, maybe I can salvage this. Yeah, maybe I can salvage this. So it's okay, it's okay. So we're down a pawn, but Monster Knight. And maybe we'll double up. Or is there anything else at the moment? But we got a Monster Knight. Okay, we salvaged it. I am very pleased that we were able to salvage that. I was pretty nervous there. So, huge. That was big. Man, the main thing. I think. Hang on. Did our opponent move? Yeah, they moved. Okay. So they moved. What should we do? Rook is under attack. Can you just move back? Yeah, then they could just move back here too. If we were to move like here or here, maybe here or here. Tough. Because if here they can bully me out pretty quickly, so I feel like this is a little safer. I got some, but yeah, this knight is sitting pretty. We'll double up, and then just adding that pressure on this pawn. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do for follow-up, but their rooks are pretty passive. Knight is, in this in between space. We got a monster knight doing a lot of good stuff for us. Okay, that's interesting. They're just gonna advance on the queen side, and that's fine and dandy. But yeah, we are also trying to build up an attack. Okay. And that is understandable, right? I'm trying to think, again from like tactics. What can we do? Part of me is like thinking here, or I was actually thinking like up here, but this might be a little tricky, like hitting me here and here, or here. Um, so that can be tricky. They lost a defender there. So part of me is thinking, okay, if like here, something, I don't know, that'd be bad, I think. Yeah, that'd be bad. Yeah, that'd be awful for them. But what will they do? What will they do if we do that? Let's do it. Let's go here. I don't know if I'm like actually attacking anything. Maybe this will be an idea. Um, it does add another layer here in the case this knight moves. So they're kind of tied down to that defense. If they moved here, originally I thought here, but then they could still take me at the end of that. And, I mean, I could pick up another pawn, but that's not worth it. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay. What can we do? How can we add to the attack? How can we add to the attack? But yeah, again, I'm thinking here, and then move over. If they were to move, if they were to take, we actually would take there. Yeah, let's. Oh, okay. Hang on. I was afraid for a second. I think this is fine. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, hang on. Okay. If here, with thoughts of doing this, if we move here and our opponent moves up one, what then do we do? Do we still kind of try to park ourselves in here like that? Maybe. I was more thinking if they were to take up here, we could take, then take with check, and also attacking that. So I think this is the way. They blocked in their queen a little bit. Not that it had all the scope in the world, but I'm imagining one of these two moves. If here, I'll take going forward, and they'll take, and I'll take, and we're sitting pretty because we got another one of these. We're hitting with check, and potential checkmate. If here I'm a little less sure of what to do. Okay, and that's interesting. They're offering the queen trade, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But what should I do instead? This is bad because then we'll be walking into a fork there. So yeah, definitely didn't see that coming, but that's a good move. I can't go here. I have like maybe two moves. These two moves. These are the two moves. If I were to go to either one, I feel like this one has more scope, so maybe this is the right one. But yeah, it's a good move. Good move by our opponent. I'm wondering now still though, if now take. I don't think that's worth it for this knight. This knight is still. Ooh, there's actually this. This is here now. I don't know if our opponent will see it. So yeah, the monster knight is doing its job. Just again pressuring all of these squares in our opponent's position with no real recourse for doing anything about it. But let's think of another plan. I mean, if they see this, they'll defend it in one way or another. Maybe here, or either with the rooks this way, rook this way. Even maybe, I don't know, with the queen in some way or something. Okay, yeah. So there they go. Defending that. If something happens to their queen, we do have something like this eventually, potentially. But yeah, so for now, knight is still just doing its thing. This was my original idea. I'm wondering if there's some way that I can still add that pressure somehow, but then this is out in the way, so that's kind of annoying. If I were to go full on attack mode and they were to take, and here, 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 we have a pawn. Maybe that's fine. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. I am super curious to see how this all turns out. If our opponent isn't careful and goes like here, then, there's huge ideas. Again, this is pretty tender. So yeah, I feel like, because here, here, so here, 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 here. Okay. I'm thinking of just moving back again. Like, I think this is a similar thing that happened earlier, this kind of rope-a-dope that we had going on. I might need to do a little bit more prep work with my queen, because if I were to take going forward that way or something, that might happen. Might have to happen. I'm just gonna back up. It's all good. We're all good in the hood. I still think we're doing fine. Again, this is my idea, and then if take, and then in this scenario, I guess I would take, and then what? I don't know, maybe slide the queen over underneath. No, is that? I don't think that's right. If here, then here. If, oh no, oh my god. Then take, so we can just pretty much, I mean, yeah, I guess that's a pawn. We get our pawn back, so it would be equal. That's interesting. Yeah, thoughts of this, which is also interesting. Very interesting. Oy oy. That's a pretty good move. Part of me thinks I need to move up. But yeah, actually that makes things... Oy oy oy. Okay. So right now I'm thinking here, then what? That's a pretty tough end game. We got an isolated pawn here in the center. If here, then here. I can't really go here because I'd lose pawns, so I'd have to move here. I mean, it's like, it's fine, I guess. I'm also like, if I move here, but I'm pretty sure this is coming. So, I don't know. Or maybe I should move here now. Yeah, let's move here now. Oops. Didn't see that coming. Ay, ay, ay. I guess now if I go here... Man, yeah, that's a good move. Man. Ay, ay, ay. I am worried, but I'm getting low on time. And, yeah, pretty worried. We got a little... This was, you know, a little too aggressive. Maybe that was, yeah, just the wrong, wrong move. I had, you know, that earlier, what was it? Bishop to, was that D5 move? That got me into this situation to begin with. But yeah. So now if here, I can move here and it's a little, I don't know, a little less dubious. I can still imagine this might still be coming. In which case, I don't know, here or here. Really, yeah, tough. Tough opponent. Yeah, if here or here. Man, yeah, okay, so there they go. Okay, well, you know, honestly, if this now, then take, take. I don't have like an immediate follow-up. Oh, and this is hanging now too. I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. Man. Yeah, tough. Tough opponent. I feel like I'd easily be able to get knocked out if I went there. Yeah, so if they went here and then I went here, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff they can do. Yeah, they can actually go here. Man, I think, man, I screwed this up. You know, we salvaged it for a second and had made another, I feel like another crucial, this was another crucial mistake. This just weakened me way too much, and I was too invested in the idea that this knight is strong, but I all of a sudden just I think this is gonna be the end of me soon. If our opponent figures here, then here, then here, hitting me here and here because I would have to take, and then they could take back, and it's just a mess. So they have all the time in the world. So this might be it for me, and you know, it's totally warranted. I did not play very well in that opening, that like late opening, and then this kind of like middle game area where we are. It's that pawn push, that G pawn, G pawn push. So definitely things to learn uh, at the end of this. So you know, we'll see this to the end and take it from there. And our opponent has been finding pretty good moves, so I can imagine that they're gonna find this this series of moves. And yeah, that's just gonna be it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coming. I don't know. There's maybe some like here, 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 here. Just like, I don't know, trying to again salvage as best we can. But yeah, tough game. Actually, maybe. Oh, I don't know. No, it's still uh pretty rough. You know, maybe here. Between the two, honestly, doesn't matter. This one might be more foregone, cause yeah, yeah. Okay, so what then? What then? Um, yeah. If here, then you take, 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 take. Is there anything else? If I go here, then take, 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 kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, nothing more I can do, I guess. It's probably the best case scenario. Maybe not. Maybe there was something better here if I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go down an exchange and a pawn, so I'm gonna be down 3 points of material. And our opponent's gonna clean this up here in a little bit, so that's just gonna be it. Good game. Even though, you know, it's like not done yet. It's gonna be. I just will not have the anything to you know, make heads or tails of this. Um, I can try to activate maybe my king at this point, but you know, at this point I'm just not going to be able to do anything. But you know, might as well try to put up some semblance of a fight. But I don't know, I got nothing. They can probably double up if they wanted. Okay, or that's fine too. Let's see, what can we do? Is there anything? I wish there were tactics. I wish there were tactics. Move here, here, but they could move up, or they move there. I guess they couldn't, so maybe there's something here. We can pick up a pawn. Oh yeah, we're down 4 points of material. I forgot that we were down an initial pawn. But, yeah. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know. Especially when you get on a winning streak. So it's good to lose a game or two. I mean, if you were watching this before, I mean, I was just falling apart in every single game. But you know, I find the whatchamacallit, the sure, why not? The competition on 1510 harder than 10 minutes no increment, because it just feels like there you can get past, like, with, what am I trying to say? Getting the other person to blunder often and stuff. So I don't know. It just is what it is. There's not much we can do about it sometimes. A lot of the time. I don't know what I'm doing. Is can trade off a rook, and we'll get there eventually. Is there anything? Can I? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just barely surviving. Barely surviving. And yet, it won't last much longer. But, you know, again, good game to our opponent. We're just going to put up a little bit of a fight here at the end. just to make our opponent earn it. It's always good to make your opponent earn it. And there, and it helps you be like, oh yeah, like the treading water is so um, what's the word, unpleasant, that you try not to get into that position ever again. So, like I said, just going through the motions, just trying to see if our opponent makes any crucial error or something. But I mean, they could probably move order, just move the rook here and promote. Move order. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, this is checkmate. So that's checkmate. Good game to our opponent. Thank you for finishing it off. All right, 44 moves. It was a Philidor. Two huge crucial errors that I think before we get into the analysis of it was that putting the bishop in d5 and then pushing the g pawn in that late middle game stage. We were able to salvage our first mistake, but then we weren't able to salvage our second mistake. So yeah, good game to our opponent. They found a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and before that, I'm gonna try to remember the move order. So we had a Philidor, so e4, e5, knight to f3, d6, and then we play bishop to c4. Right? Is that what that is? C4. Yeah, c4. And then what did our opponent do after that? What did our opponent do after that? Did they bring out their knights? Did they bring out their f6? Did they play knight f6? I think so. I think they did knight f6. Oh no, or did they? No, they played the bishop. They played bishop to, what was it? d7? Bishop to d7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was bishop to d7. Then we went into the center with d4. They take, e takes d4, knight takes d4, and then I think they played, knight f6. We played knight c3. And I think they castled, and then maybe we castled, and then I think they pushed the c pawn. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all what happened. But we'll go ahead and start loading up the review, and it was a little bit more than however many moves I said, more than 5. So yeah, we're in the C. So yeah, you can. I feel like these are the two dips. These are when we dip, you dip, we all dip, or something. It didn't log it as blunders, just big mistakes, I guess. Well, it's still saying that we both played well, so I should be proud of myself. But yeah, just too many mistakes, man. Too many mistakes. Look at that. And they played, in terms of mistakes, they only missed opportunities. Let's go ahead and start reviewing. So e4, e5, knight f3, d6, Philidor. We played bishop out, c4. Then they played bishop out, d7, e7. Yep. And then we push in the center, d4, e takes d4, knight takes c4, and then they play knight f6, and we played knight c3. They castle, we castle, then bishop, then knight move, then we move back, then and then yeah. So all pretty standard. 7 moves of book theory on that. So we played it all fine there, and fine and dandy. We're still playing fine. Yeah. So this was all okay. I liked that. Yeah. So we're losing a pawn. I don't know. Let's see. I think I was okay. I didn't like that either. How about? I don't think it would like this either. I don't think it likes this at all. Maybe yeah. This whole I thought I was being real sneaky, but their knight could do do the take back. So they don't lose a piece and they pick up two pieces for one. Um, but yeah, this is taking a long time for the thing to load. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Yeah, this is what's best. Okay, just preventing this from happening. Again, live and learn. Absolute best. We would have been up a point of material, but yeah, just just carelessness. And like I said, we were able to salvage. We do again a little bit of back and forth here. We are, at a disadvantage, but it's not quite losing yet. And yeah, this was just hard maneuvering. And then yeah, that was crucial. It wasn't the crucial, but yeah, super crucial. Putting your king safety at risk. Never be able to take it back. But I don't know. I was having such a hard time trying to come up with an idea here. Um, the only other thing I was thinking of, or at least I'm thinking of right now, is pawn pushing on this side, but that seems crazy. Maybe here. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. What's the best? What's the best move? Just move him back. It seems. Okay. Yeah, just can't see it. It's so hard. Ouch. Okay, so this was another big dip. Left the pawn hanging. What? Which pawn? Oh, oh yeah, this pawn. Uh, so yeah, how about that? Anything? The threat here, like I've weakened my king so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's not gonna be the move. Uh, but yeah, let's go back retry. I don't know, man. What is it? Okay. I guess it's a little bit better, It's a little bit better. But yeah, I'm still, yeah, like just losing everything. And where are we? So bad. That's a bad move too. Yeah. Oh man, you could always tell it's like the end of the game just becomes so messy. Like saw that in the last game too. Like just not seeing tactics that at least we could have played, and then our opponent missed, and then here just mistake after mistake after miss, and you know, uh, but yeah, that initial G pawn push was definitely allowed all of this to happen. Uh, but yeah, at this point, ouch, left the pawn hanging. Yeah, no, oh yeah, we already went over this. It's that. So yeah, we move. And that's fine. This is another one per eventual fork. So what? I don't know. I didn't think. So that seems better, I guess. And this is something, but uh, it's probably not. Um, I am just curious, and it's getting late. So what is the best move? Hang on. So here, just move back. Just move back. It seems surprising. Super surprising. Sorry, I heard a cat start meowing. And we'll check on them in a little bit. And then yeah, they find the fork. And it's just like blah blah blah. Forced moves and just I don't know, barely can't even really call it surviving. I don't know what you want to call it. There you go, there you go. That was well, I don't know, calling these mistakes or misses. That wasn't the section that yeah, this is the section for me. There's G4. There's the thing that nailed me in the coffin. And then this, I feel like, maybe it was just like, there was a check, you know, uh, when it boils down to like a mate in a few moves that you're able to find, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care at that point. We lost a good game to our opponent. Okay, takeaways, main takeaways. King safety. 100% king safety. A lack of imagination on my side. Honestly, I was so I was down a pawn already. I had a decent night, but I just it could have been a war of attrition, but I just could not see a path forward. Let's even go all the way back. How much are we losing before? It's showing your opponent activates blah 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 blah. And what was the best move in this position was just to come back. Show me the follow up. B8. I don't understand that. And then yeah, just what I could. If these are the moves, I 100% wouldn't have been able to figure any of that out. 100%. Um, like that as well. This. But yeah, just tough. And maybe this makes sense in terms of something like this, but I don't know. This position was so locked. I felt like I had to break through, but instead lost a just a crucial positional stronghold for our own sense of self. This was the other major miss. So how would I categorize this? Because I guess it just this hits so hard sometimes. Is just that night, man, just miscalculation. Looking one step ahead, or thinking too much. Cause this was the best move. That right? That was what it wanted me to do, just to prevent. And I gotta pay more attention to those kind of pawn moves to stop our opponent from either advancing or uh, yeah, threatening that bishop or that knight with those moves. So yeah, we just gotta pay more attention to that as well. But yeah, paying attention to these knight pin things. I think that's where it lies. The thinking you have the knight pinned, they have their bishop there or their queen even, and they're able to jump their knight out, and then they are able to take it back. That's always the thing. They jump forward and then they jump back and take the piece that I thought I would be able to get with a tempo or something. Because the second that happened is is just what happened. But yeah, thank you for watching. Tough loss. All losses are tough, so hopefully we'll be able to pick ourselves back up, pay more attention on the next round, and yeah, we'll get some sleep in between. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.